Hello friends! The Renault Symbol was equipped with two gasoline engines of the same volume of 1.4 liters, an 8-valve return of 75 horsepower, K7J, and 16-valve with 98 horsepower, K4J. To Europeans, in addition, were available petrol 1.2, 75 horsepower, and diesel 1.5 DCI, 65, 68, and 82 horsepower. The petrol 1.4 confidently endures the hardships of operation. Only in advanced cases does it come to a major overhaul. Sometimes it is possible to change a broken cylinder head gasket. The most common faults are oil leaks, faulty ignition coils, thermostat, and starter. The original Sagam ignition coils of the 16-valve engine have a short life. On 8-valve, an ignition module with 4 leads to the candle is used. Sometimes it needs to be changed too. After 8 to 12 years, the exhaust rots and burns out, requiring the replacement of a muffler or a flexible connector, corrugation. In the future, the engine mounts become unusable. Timing drive, belt. It needs to be updated every 60,000 kilometers. A broken belt causes the valves to meet the pistons. Together with the belt for the second replacement, the pump should also be replaced. The 16-valve version has hydraulic valve clearance compensators. In an 8-valve engine, valve adjustment is mechanical, using adjusting bolts. The procedure is necessary when noise appears, which usually occurs with high mileage. The Symbol engines were originally mated to a 5-speed manual transmission. The box is durable. The left boot of the internal CV joint of the manual transmission is also an oil seal. From old age, it cracks and begins to leak oil. After 200,000 kilometers, the gear selector stem seal often leaks. The clutch is capable of driving 150 to 200,000 kilometers. The DPO automatic transmission appeared at the end of 2004 and was paired only with a 98 horsepower engine. With regular oil updates every 40 to 60,000 kilometers, serious problems with it are rare. Typically, performance issues are resolved by updating the 2 pressure control valves. CV joints can wear out after 200 to 250,000 kilometers. This usually happens if the cracked anther is not replaced in time. McPherson struts are installed on the front axle and a torsion beam at the rear. When setting up the suspension, the engineers focused on comfort at the expense of handling. The Symbol literally floats on the killed roads, paying off exchange rate stability. Silent blocks and ball bearings of the front levers go over 70 to 120,000 kilometers. After a while, shock absorbers also need to be replaced. The rear beam is almost eternal. From time to time, only silent blocks have to be updated. The springs will last over 200 to 300,000 kilometers. The resource of the front wheel bearings allows you to count on at least 40 to 70,000 kilometers. Rear bearings are usually more durable and go over 150,000 kilometers. After 200 to 250,000 kilometers, the steering rack or power steering pump seal may leak. Attention may also require the crosses of the steering shaft. After some time, fluid leakage is detected from the brake cylinders of the rear drums, and a little less often from the brake force distributor. With age, the guides of the front calipers wear out, which is why the calipers begin to rattle when driving through bumps. The Renault Symbol body is quite well protected from corrosion. However, on older specimens, rust spots can be found on the rear wheel arches, the trunk lid, and at the bottom of the inside of the doors, in the area of the drain holes. But the front fenders are not afraid of corrosion. They are made of plastic. Renault has a number of minor but annoying electrical failures. The standard is short circuit or no contact in loose or oxidized connections. The operation of the central lock depends on the mood of the car. A non-working trunk lock is typical. The cable in the corrugation is damaged. There are also problems with door locks. The rod or the rod lock rots. The operation of the heater, stove fan, Only at the maximum force speed means the need to replace the thermal fuse resistor. Sometimes the motor itself fails. The heater radiator may leak or lose efficiency after 250 to 300,000 kilometers. A little later, the gears of the air recirculation damper mechanism wear out. Soon, the charger goes out. Usually it is possible to manage by replacing the voltage regulator. Less commonly, the generator has to be repaired or replaced. Overrunning clutch wears out periodically. Fortunately, the range of spare parts is very wide. Thanks to this, the cost of any repair is not burdensome for the family budget. If you know of other model malfunctions, be sure to write about it.